guys here for another video. My voice sounds a little froggy. I'm still fucking sick. I know I said this last week. I literally got sick, was healthy, 2 days later got sick again because I saw this bitch who was coughing all over me. So yeah, if you ever see a bitch coughing at you, don't be afraid to slap her in the face. Shout out to domestic abuse. That being said, I typically look at the comments and Shaboy has clout. I thought it was interesting that FBG Duck's mother saw my video. Another girl, Amber Adjalami, Mamalami, I can't pronounce her last name, Salimi. Again, she also saw my vid, so shout out to the views going up because I see bumps, and I don't know how these content creators see my videos. All I know is that the algorithm's against me. It's very hard to find me naturally, so the people that find me somehow, I wish I knew. But yeah, shout out to, I don't know, fucking destiny. So that being said, today we're going to look at someone named Emanuelly Raquel. That is a weird name. Emmanuel, Jesus Christ. I don't know why she has that name, but she is a Brazilian woman, crazy Latino genetics. Anyone that's in South America, I don't know what the fuck their mother takes, but for some reason they all have fucking curves. I mean, I love it. I'm Hispanic for those that didn't know out there, so definitely would love to reproduce with them because they got godlike genetics. So that being said, we're going to look at her Instagram, social media, and then just dive right into the Onlyfans. So right off the bat, I was curious who she was because she did have a following. I was requested this like last week or two to continue on with the Latina models that I've been reviewing. And I did a simple Google. First thing that came up, porn star, Pornhub, and I was like, okay, cool. And I always say, as a preface, I'm pretty strict to porn stars in general, just because if you're a porn star, right, her, fucking Ava Adams, Laura Adams, or again, I don't remember half these porn stars' name, but you already have a catalog that's like hundreds of gigabytes long, hours upon hours long, on free on the internet, and then you make an OnlyFans, and your OnlyFans a downgrade. It's like, okay, I don't really know why I'm gonna get your OnlyFans, right? So again, that is a preface. I'm gonna be a little bit more strict. Her OnlyFans better be fucking good because she obviously has porn experience. So if her OnlyFans doesn't have that and more, then I'm just gonna say it's not worth it in the long run. So that being said, let's just go right into her social. So she does have an Instagram, almost 500k followers. She seems to be also a famous TikToker. She is a beautiful girl, I'm not gonna lie. If she was not a porn star, I would definitely want to reproduce of her, get an offspring of her. Obviously, for those who don't know, if your girlfriend does OnlyFans, you really gotta think about it, right? Think about your fucking kids. Your kid's gonna get bullied at school for the rest of his fucking life. And I understand one may say, well, my kid's gonna have the best thing ever. Again, the internet footprint is very hard to delete. There have been some girls I reviewed on OnlyFans that eventually just deleted their OnlyFans entirely and their social media entirely. Again, it always exists out there, but it doesn't surprise me that some of these girls eventually start getting logical, right? And then they're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do this because my family, my friends, my kids, and also there's always something better to do in life, right? Especially with careers, there's levels of careers, right? Sure, you can be a carpenter, which isn't that good. Sure, you can be a cook, which isn't that good. Sure, you can be flipping McDonald's burgers, which is not that good. And I think you could say like, well, if flipping burgers is just as bad, why not be a porn star? I definitely think the whole sex realm is definitely one of those taboo subjects that I don't think should ever be normalized. Any girl that talks about sexual liberation, that's hoe status, recreational use. I definitely think living the whole lifestyle or kind of sexualizing yourself is healthy because there's obviously a lot of room for danger, whether it's you getting raped, whether it's you getting recognized on the internet. You know what I'm saying? This is why bitches wear hijabs. So, I support hijabs. I fuck with them heavy, but let's keep going. And she also does have a TikTok. I'm guessing she's a famous TikToker as well. I don't see her Instagram popping too much, but hey, if you want to see some videos of her, I will say, again, as a preface, look at her Pornhub videos. Her TikTok videos, fortunately, are not the same as her OnlyFans, but her Pornhub videos that she does have online are extremely similar to what she has on her OnlyFans. So that being said, let's just get right into the OnlyFans. So it is $9.99 per month. I did get it for $5. Right when you get it, it says, hello, naughty guys. You are very welcome to my virtual diary. Wow, I never heard anyone call their OnlyFans / sex page virtual diary. My name is Emanuelly Raquel, also known as Sexy Angel Stripper from Brazil. You know how some people have street names like I don't know, there's King Von, Lil Durk. I just can't imagine her being like, oh shit, have you heard of the sexy angel stripper from Brazil? It's like the hash singing slasher or some shit, so shout out to SpongeBob. And keep going, it says, and I will really love to have you all here, taking part of my day at least of the naughty times. Ha 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 ha, LOL, wink. You will have below a list of what you will find here. Homemade content, over 1,500 epic pictures and videos. I don't know which, e-pictures. I thought, for some reason, I thought she was doing a play on words of e-pictures. Epic pictures. I don't know if she's doing a play on words in that. Nonetheless, over 1,000 pictures and videos. Anal, coming, toys, and more. New content every week. Promotions, chat, I always reply. And then she has her socials. So bullet points. Short and sweet. I do like it. I wish she did have, when she says anal, coming, toys, and more, just tell us what more is. Is there boy and girl content? Are you sucking dick? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be descriptive in your description. Don't be like, and more, etc. Wait till you see the rest. It's like, no, just tell me what you got now. You don't have to be so vague and mysterious. But otherwise, I like what she has. Short and sweet. She has the bullet points, and she is pretty upfront with that. Now, in terms of numbers, she does have 1,927 photos and 866 videos. Props to her. The numbers are a little ridiculous. I don't know how long she's been doing this, but one thing that I was worried a little bit about was content being very one-to-one on her Pornhub. What do I mean by that? Typically, what I see in the past is that, let's say, Ava Adams makes an OnlyFans, right? And then she starts reposting a lot of the Pornhub content on her OnlyFans, so I was worried that this bitch was going to do the same thing, but fortunately, she's not. She is one of the few people that actually puts a lot of work ethic, actual, like, fucking time into all this, which I do find it rare. She does do a lot of cosplaying, so if you're into cosplaying, you're definitely going to be into her. This bitch cosplays cartoon characters. I was like, damn, she's cosplaying Raven from Teen Titans. She's doing anime characters. I was like, bruh, if you're going to cosplay, I want to see something wild. I want to see her cosplay the Taliban, Osama bin Laden. I want to see her fucking cosplay fucking Bill Cosby, go blackface, and definitely find that entertaining. Now, in terms of pictures, if you want to see nudes of her, you're gonna see it. Obviously, she has a Pornhub. I don't think there's many values in the pictures just because she has so many pictures already online. If you're a porn star, why are you gonna have so many pictures? Again, cool, awesome that she has it. As long as it's not taken away from the video content, I don't really see any issue in having a lot of pictures. I'm just saying, if for the average person, I just don't think it has a lot of impact. So go ahead, upload as many pictures as you want, as long as it's not affecting the videos. For the videos, there is 866 videos. Goddamn, I thought she was gonna have a lot of fluff. Typically, what I see of a lot of OnlyFans girls that have a high, or it doesn't even matter, like low volume or high volume in terms of videos, they typically post like 1 or 2 couple-minute videos, and then the rest of the videos are like a couple seconds long. With her, the majority of her videos, again, I only saw a sample size of 200 videos. I would say about like 80% of them were over 10 minutes, which shocked me. I was like, huh, that's strange. I wonder if she's reposting a lot of the videos that she has on her Pornhub on here. But that is not the case. A lot of it is original content. But I will be honest with you guys. If you guys look at her Pornhub and you look at the content that is on her Pornhub, it's not one-to-one, right? It has different cosplays. Like, you might see fucking Kim Possible on her Pornhub, and maybe in her OnlyFans, you might see her cosplaying Caillou and fingering herself. But the content is very, very recycled. It follows a very basic template, aka she shoves her fucking hand in her pussy, starts feeling herself, grabs a dildo, zooms in on her pussy. It's all wet. It's all gushy. It looks like fucking Play-Doh. And then 1 out of 10 videos, you'll see a guy come in and then fuck her in the ass, and then it follows that same content. And I'm actually surprised, again, from that sample size, I did not see any like really full-length like professional porno videos. What do I mean by that? Obviously, it follows the template with the regular porn videos, right? You start off, you cuddling, you take off your clothes, then she sucks your dick, you go missionary, you do doggy style, you do different positions, and then you finish with the money shot. I think that's a pretty basic template. I did not see that in her OnlyFans with the sample size that I did see. And as I said, the majority of her videos do follow the same concept of her just feeling herself. So in terms of solo content, you're gonna see a lot of it. Her longest video from that sample size is 21 minutes. The next one's 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 19 minutes, 19 minutes, 19 minutes. And like I said, the majority of her videos do fall between the 10 to 15 minute mark. So A for effort. I like what she's doing. I'm glad she's actually putting a lot of consistent content out there. She has a massive catalog. Usually I talk shit for these girls, but I always say if I see effort in the OnlyFans, I'm gonna say it's good. Her OnlyFans is good if, it's a fucking big if, you like solo content, because the majority of her content is solo content. So if you want to see what she has more Basically, if you like what she has on Pornhub and you want to see more of that, you're definitely going to like her OnlyFans. Like I said, a lot of the content that she does have is free. She doesn't really charge much on the DMs, which I think is amazing. But that being said, in terms of DMs, right when you get it, says, "Hi, sweetie, thank you a bunch for subscribing. I'm glad to have you here. If you want to get something else from me, just send me a message and we can combine tip for it. I will love to turn you all on all the way." And then she has a video for $8. Again, she doesn't really sell that many things in the DMs. Like I said, a lot of the videos that she does offer is free in the base sub. But for this video, it's 11 minutes long, a lot for $8. Imagine the voyeur in the hot Latin couple scene where the big butt and big boobs girl is sucking the guy so hard, doing a perfect blowjob. Jesus, I don't know about a perfect blowjob. It doesn't take that much skill. And dirty talking, meanwhile, while teasing you, then sweet lips come on you, will get real horny, especially when the guy comes, a big load in her mouth. The cream pie scene will blow you away. Cool, I'm glad she's being descriptive. She has the price, she has the length of it. But like I said, there's not much point in the DMs because she does offer a lot in the base up. But hey, I always say I'm glad she doesn't put everything in the base up, because if you're a real fan of her and you do want to support her, you see her that she is putting a lot of support in the base up, that I don't really see an issue in spending money in the DMs. Now, to end this, because she cosplays so many people, and again, I'm a little sick, that's why I sound a little down, but I do want to provide some value of entertainment. We're going to ask her how much to cosplay Caillou or Thomas the Train, or the Tank Engine. We got to be official with this Tank Engine. I would love to see your partner fuck you in the ass while you yell, "Choo choo, I'm Thomas the Tank Engine. Choo choo." Boom. There you go. That's some entertainment for me as well. So if the OnlyFans worth it or not, I definitely think it's one of the few OnlyFans that provides a lot of content. It's consistent with its content. It provides a lot of quality, but the majority of the videos are solo content. So if you're happy with that and you want to see different types of solo content, again, it does follow a template, but she does do a lot of cosplay. She does get creative with it. But like I said, it's basically within the umbrella of the solo content. So if you're happy with that, I definitely think it's a good OnlyFans. But if you're expecting to see basically PNG videos constantly, or Pro, XXX videos, the whole template of like the beginning, all the positions in the money shot, you're not getting much of that. So I definitely thought that was a little bit of a letdown, but hey, I'm being honest with you guys. If you guys like solo content, this is definitely the OnlyFans for you. Like always, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Again, sorry for my voice. I sound froggy. I'm still fucking sick, strep throat. Swear to God, I don't know. You know what? It's insane that girls suck so much dick, but they never get like strep throat. Like I know some hoes, like some real hoes, like slimy, disgusting, dusty hoes, and they don't even have strep throat. I don't know how the fuck I'm the guy that gets sick when I know girls that like suck different guys' dicks every couple days. It's insane that biology do be like that. So I do appreciate you watching this video. Please hit that like button, Google form subscription, obviously, and I thank you guys for watching this video. So please hit that sub button as well. If we don't get 20 billion subs by the end of this year, I will kill myself. Later.